Hey everyone, Neil deGrasse Tyson here. We often imagine scientists as infallible geniuses, but science is a messy human endeavor. It's about exploration, experimentation, and making mistakes. Even the greatest minds made mistakes. Today, we'll explore 10 genius scientists who made serious errors. Let's get started. Let's start with Albert Einstein, a name synonymous with genius. He gave us the theory of relativity, E equals mc squared, and revolutionized our understanding of gravity. But even Einstein wasn't immune to errors. He introduced the cosmological constant to his equations to make the universe stand still. Edwin Hubble later discovered the universe was expanding, making Einstein admit his mistake. Ironically, today, the cosmological constant is back in play with the discovery of dark energy. Next up, we have Isaac Newton, the father of classical physics. He gave us the laws of motion and universal gravitation, but Newton also had a secret passion, alchemy, the medieval pursuit of turning lead into gold. Newton wrote extensively about alchemy, convinced it held hidden wisdom. Alchemy was a pseudoscience, but in Newton's era it was considered legitimate. Let's talk about Lord Kelvin, a brilliant physicist who helped formulate the first and second laws of thermodynamics. He estimated Earth's age through its cooling rate, missing radioactivity. Radioactive elements generate heat, affecting cooling. Kelvin's estimate was revised. Today we know Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. His miscalculation shows how science relies on new discoveries. Chapter 4, Linus Pauling's Vitamin C Crusade. Linus Pauling, a two-time Nobel laureate, made groundbreaking discoveries in chemistry. He controversially claimed high doses of vitamin C could prevent and cure the common cold and cancer. His claims lacked rigorous scientific evidence. Yet, his advocacy boosted vitamin C's popularity. This episode reminds us to separate scientific evidence from personal beliefs. Chapter 5, Fred Hoyle and the steady-state universe. Fred Hoyle made significant contributions to our understanding of stellar nucleosynthesis, but he opposed the Big Bang theory, favoring the steady-state theory, which proposed a constant universe. However, evidence like the cosmic microwave background radiation contradicted his theory. Despite overwhelming evidence, Hoyle remained a critic of the Big Bang. His resistance shows that even the brightest minds can be resistant to change. Chapter 6, Charles Darwin's Genetic Misconception. Charles Darwin revolutionized our understanding of life with his theory of natural selection, but Darwin believed in blended inheritance, where offspring inherited a blend of their parents' traits. This idea presented a problem for natural selection, as beneficial traits would become diluted. Gregor Mendel's work with pea plants revealed the principles of inheritance, showing traits are passed down through genes. Mendelian genetics provided the missing piece in Darwin's theory. Chapter 7, Thomas Edison's direct current debacle. Thomas Edison is celebrated for his inventions, but he found himself on the wrong side of the war of the currents. Edison advocated for direct current, DC, believing it was safer and more efficient. However, alternating current, AC, championed by Nikola Tesla and George Westinghouse, could be transmitted over long distances. Despite Edison's efforts, AC became the standard for power distribution. Edison's adherence to DC shows how even brilliant inventors can resist change. Chapter 8, Aristotle's Falling Objects Fallacy. Aristotle believed that heavier objects fell faster than lighter ones. This idea went unchallenged for nearly 2,000 years until Galileo Galilei demonstrated that objects of different masses fall at the same rate, neglecting air resistance. Galileo's experiments revolutionized our understanding of gravity and motion. Aristotle's error highlights that scientific progress often involves questioning long-held assumptions. It's a reminder that observation and experimentation are the cornerstones of scientific inquiry. Chapter 9, Ptolemy's Earth-centered universe. Ptolemy developed a geocentric model, placing Earth at the center. His model aligned with philosophical and religious views. Copernicus proposed a heliocentric model, placing the sun at the center. Galileo and Kepler refined Copernicus's model, revolutionizing our understanding. Ptolemy's model reminds us that scientific models are subject to revision. Chapter 10, James Watson and the Junk DNA Misconception. James Watson, with Francis Crick and Rosalind Franklin, discovered DNA's double helix structure. Watson believed non-coding DNA was junk, implying it had no function. Later research showed this so-called junk DNA regulates gene expression. Non-coding DNA is essential for life's complexity and diversity. This highlights the importance of ongoing research and discovery. Outro. The beauty of scientific mistakes. So there you have it, 10 times genius scientists got it wrong. From Einstein's blunder to Darwin's misconception, science isn't about always being right. It's about discovery, questioning, and admitting when we're wrong. Science thrives on challenges and revisions. Even great minds make mistakes, paving the way for discoveries. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more.